Hello, CBA Nation. Welcome to Clips of the Day, episode 22. We've gone quiet for you for a little while, combination of golf, work, life. So apologies for stepping away, but Ty and I are thrilled to be back. We're going to break down one of our own actually today. So Ty, how are you doing today? Beautiful day in Calgary.
Yeah, nice weather. Golf courses are open. Somewhat normal life, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Normality.
a little better to move around and do a little bit of stuff. So it's been fun.
Yeah. It's raining in Vancouver. I'm just saying that out loud because my colleague's been bragging about their weather the last few days. So, now we got them wherever we want them. So.
That's right. Nobody beats our weather.
Yeah. So today we're going to break down one of our coaches, Quinn Taylor, legendary Quinn Taylor, who just finished up his 5th year at Mount Royal University, captain of the Cougars. So we're going to take a look at 4 or 5 of his clips. Ty, you know him best, and you've coached him at Mount Royal and know him real well as a person and a player. Tell us about Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn is obviously he's just a really good down to earth guy. He went to Henry Wisewood High School, and then did 2 years at St. Mary's University, but college league. And then he came to Mount Royal, and actually the summer before his first year at Mount Royal, he tore his ACL. So he redshirted his first year at Mount Royal and then played his 3 years after that. But just a really good, I call him a kid, but a really good young man, and 3-time academic All-Canadian at Mount Royal. Really committed to his studies. He was a captain the last year or two. Somebody that all the guys really liked and respected and relied on and off the court. So it was really good to see him get rewarded with the U Sport experience, and last few years have a pretty significant role on the team, and I know he'll be missed.
Yeah, no, indeed. And a CBA guy, played quiet about it, but played CBA back when there was maybe 3 or 4 boys teams. He stands up. I mean, nobody has had a more productive basketball experience from our club than Quinn.
That's right. Yeah.
We have some guys who want to take a swing at him, but right now he's the guy who's taken the right path, the right journey. Dave Wells will be applauding that comment. Dave Wells, our legendary basketball guy down in Lethbridge, is a huge Quinn Taylor fan. So, and he preaches the upside of going to a place like St. Mary's or Olds or Ambrose, or as a first step to really build your team and then be ready for the U Sport level. So let's get into the clips. We've got a few, and of course they're all first rate. He's all pro each one of these.
Quinn, everyone, they're highlights, right? Like, so you just have to really, you're just picking any of them really, but I mean they're all phenomenal. So
can you see that, Ty?
I can see that, yes.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. So yeah, Ty, walk us through this. I'll slow it down. I'll speed it up, et cetera, and we'll mute the gameplay.
Okay. Yes.
So we're in blue in this.
All right. Quinn Taylor is number 7 in blue here. So we see him. If we just back that up, we'll see him score here, and let's back it up. He's going to get a ball screen set for him. And they're playing U of C here in the Jack, and defense does kind of a strange job here where they almost force him away from the screen, or maybe they're trying to ice the ball screen, but the screener's defender is not there for help. So Quinn does a good job reading here and finishes. And as Ron, you said, he finishes with his left hand. I think if he goes with his right hand, he might get blocked here. So he switches to his left hand here, and does a nice job finishing here.
At times we were looking at and picking up clips. He finishes in a lot of different ways at the rim.
Yeah, and I know he spent a lot of time. Again, we talk about all the kids we've shown, but I know he spends a lot of time working on that. And you got to be able to finish in different ways as you move up in levels of basketball, for sure. and he's done a good job learning how to do that.
So Blue again here at the top.
So on the catch here, you can see him, Mount Royal does a kind of a weird job of spacing here. The guy passing to Quinn should have gone out the other way. But anyways, Quinn gets it, and then he looks at who's guarding him, and that's his old teammate from St. Mary's University. And he, knowing Quinn probably told him right there and then, you can't guard me, Ali. So he took him to the hole with his left hand and finished again. Pretty routine for Quinn.
Yeah, again, so just a different he as you said, he obviously worked at different finishes, because we see it as we were prepping today, number of clips. And just so encouragement to all the players, boys and girls, to keep working on the different ways of finishing around the rim.
And that was an N1.
Yeah.
Attaboy, Quinn.
He knew the guy's defensive game, right?
He did. He knew he had an advantage the minute he caught it.
Okay, so we're gonna slow this one down quite a bit.
This one's a lot to talk about here for sure.
Questions here.
Yeah. So first of all, Quinn gets it, and old school NBA backs his man down from the 3-point line, gets in the paint, proceeds to pass himself the ball off the backboard, grabs his own rebound.
But right there, he's got a shot and a rebound.
Yeah. Gets it, and then goes up and finishes. Now the question is, was he trying to dunk it? I guess, like the old, Tracy McGrady thing where you throw it off the backboard and dunk it, or what was he doing here? And then this, the stats here are really tough. Does he get an assist as well? Is it an intentional pass?
I think he does. And there's no doubt that first shot was absolutely part of the plan. And I'm sure that Coach Dobell works on this weekly. Don't you think?
I mean, phenomenal. Yeah, they must have worked on this.
Mm-hmm.
Pass to him. So, look he's got 4 guys around him. The 4 Winnipeg Westmen around him. Never mind Adam open on the wing. He's going to get it and go back up and finish. He's got a plan there for sure.
He did. Very impressive. Very impressive.
Yes.
Well done, Quinn. Next one is, I think it's a drive. I'm pretty sure it's coming to us. We just had a little bit of black space here. Let's play. Here we go. So this is, let's see. There's some technical issues here. Here we go. This is in transition.
Mm-hmm.
So this ball is going to get moved to the other side of the floor here. Holt sets a back screen to get him open.
Mm-hmm. So if you go back to the start of that clip,
is that far enough back time?
You can see, all the way back to the backcourt, and you can see right when Mount Royal gets the rebound, you can see once they've controlled it, Quinn is being told to run wide and bump the baseline. So as soon as the possession changes, off he goes. You can see him on the far side there, and he sprints up the sideline and gets himself again bump the baseline to the corner. Like he's been coached to do, and he's first one on his team down the floor. We got Matt Ginto down here. If he ran the floor here, Mount Royal might have got something in transition, but he decided to jog. I know Matt well, so he stopped. There's the difference. Quinn's in the corner, Matt didn't. Anyways, then what we're gonna see is our man Adam Paul here flash to the low post, and he's the one that attempts to make a pass to Quinn. It ends up getting deflected. If Ginto was not looking at his man's shoes, Adam Paul
heard of these guys that just for the record.
I know a lot of guys that I can make fun of. Whether they like it or not, it doesn't really matter.
I'm never allowing you to break down my golf swing on this show ever.
That's fair. But look at Adam. He had a layup and he didn't quite get it, and then that pass was deflected. But Quinn does a good job hustling and getting it, and then he makes a good read here after he does get it. makes a good read. And goes straight to the hole here. Looks off Adam, who had maybe a little layup there, but Quinn looks him off and now shows us the right-hand finish.
Yeah.
So well done.
Really good. This next clip, I'm pretty sure is the short jumper in on the baseline here, Ty. So I'm going to slow it down as we go through it. So he's going to get a kick out from Fullerton.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's going to come the other way.
So Mount Royal keeps filling in the wrong side of the floor. We got to talk to Quinn about that. Is that part of their offense? But there's a catch. We always talk about being ready to play on the catch. Catch, ball fake, man goes up in the air, one dribble, and he shoots a little floater here. All stuff that, again, we work on in our practices and in training as well. But really good job there, showing the full repertoire of finishes.
And then we'll run this one in full speed the first time, and then we'll back it up. This last one.
So again, that's just, Quinn's doing a good job. He's the last perimeter player down the floor, so his job, I would imagine, is to fill the weak side 45. And he sets his feet, ready to play, and knocks down a good jumper. And he actually, is a good shooter. So we had to show him making a shot, or he'd be upset with us.
That's fair, I think.
But being serious, though, very, very proud of Quinn and all he accomplished throughout his basketball career. And everyone that's coached him, everyone that's played with him has just had great things to say about him. And we're certainly lucky that he's coaching in the program and a great role model for our kids.
Yeah. And some common themes, as you spoke to, Ty, of finishing in different ways, initiating again, where that's not going to go away. So for those of you who are really digging into these episodes, if you're a player, don't forget about that stuff. And when we get back on the floor, you got to find ways to finish in different ways. And initiating, we talk about it every time we're in that gym. There's just no denying it. So,
yeah, but all the videos we see, as you're saying, you see it all. I mean, they're not just words. You need to be able to do that stuff to be able to play at that level.
Indeed.
Sure.
So, high five for Quinn. We love having him as a part of the club. Proud of him for what he's done for Mount Royal. And I know he's going to do great things on and off the court as a person in our community.
For sure.
So keep an eye on episodes coming out. We'll be doing more of this on the basketball side. We've been doing some historical stuff and some other bits and pieces. So we'll get back to more of the basketball clips over the next few days. So hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather and stay safe.
Perfect. Bye, everyone.